like I said yesterday, I felt like I did good things in the practice to build off of. So, yeah, I mean, in a game like that where you're not facing many shots, it's good to, just do your thing and feel good.
What were the things that you felt were good in practice that you were able to build off for today?
Just trying to reset and track the puck, move my feet, just trying to be big.
What are your tricks after a difficult performance to come back stronger?
I'm sorry?
What are your tricks after a difficult performance to come back stronger?
Yeah, I think you just have to look at it as every shot counts. Just not dwell on it. Get ready for the next shot, next play, whatever it may be, and try not to dwell on it too much and just look forward to the next play.
I know you've been exposed to it in different times here at the Bell Center, but like Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m., it's gorgeous outside. Like, to play a scrimmage in an atmosphere like that, what's it like? What does it say about being a Montreal Canadien?
It's unbelievable. It's a scrimmage preseason, and they had the wave going for a couple of minutes, and they always had the energy. Just being able to play here, like you said, in Montreal, it's a nice day outside, and they wanted to come in and watch us and support us. It means a lot.
Thank you, Cayden.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cayden.
It's good. Yeah.
C'est difficile à réaliser, mais c'était vraiment amusant. C'était vraiment fun.
Es-tu content de ce que tu fais, que tu réalises depuis jusqu'à maintenant? J'imagine que tu voulais monter ton jeu entre Buffalo et ici.
Ouais.
Est-ce que tu as réussi à le faire, tu penses?
Ben, c'est sûr que je pense que j'ai appris beaucoup depuis que je suis allé à Buffalo. Et maintenant que les gars du Canadien, je veux dire, le niveau de jeu a vraiment augmenté. Fait que j'ai dû m'ajuster, c'est sûr. Puis j'essaie d'apprendre le plus possible des gars, puis d'enjoy le moment le plus possible.
Comment tu te barrages entre Caulfield et après ça, t'as Suzuki?
Ben, même ça, c'est comme, OK, c'est des bons gars. Puis là, Suzuki, il fait une incroyable feinte. Caulfield, j'ai réussi à l'arrêter, ça, je suis content. Mais c'est ça, j'essaie de rester dans le présent, puis juste de les voir, c'était vraiment le fun.
Comment t'évalues ce que tu as vécu jusqu'à date? Ça vient de commencer, mais en même temps, on est réaliste, ça achève aussi.
Oui, absolument. Mais cette année, c'est sûr, je vais jouer avec les remparts. Là. Et puis là-bas, je vais essayer de prendre le plus d'expérience possible pour les années futures. Puis partir de là, puis me concentrer sur là. Puis le futur, ça sera bien, mais j'ai encore du temps. Fait que me concentrer sur la saison des remparts, puis essayer de gagner le plus de games possible.
Comment t'évalues ta progression en date de ce que tu as vécu depuis quoi, une dizaine de jours?
Oui. Je suis très content de ma progression. Je trouve que je suis content de moi. Je suis content de ce que j'ai réussi à montrer, de tous les games que j'ai joués, tout ça. Fait que je dirais que je suis content de ma progression.
Merci, Quentin.
Especially when I was first kind of going into junior hockey, be able to beat goalies from certain areas because they get bigger, stronger, faster, obviously, and that's something I had to work on a lot, especially for a couple summers. I have a goalie coach I work with back home that I get to shoot on goalies all the time, so being able to constantly work on my shot is something that's helped me.
So is there something that you feel you will need to work on in order to take the next step in your career?
Being quicker, faster, in every aspect, being a little bit faster skater, smoother skater, being able to read the play a little bit quicker and make faster plays and executing passes.
You say that this is something you've done your whole life. When you were 16, you made your OHL team, your WHL team as an invite, right? So that's rather unusual.
Yeah, I wasn't drafted in the Western League. I kind of came to camp as obviously an invite and just kind of worked my way up and played well throughout camp and ended up making the team, which was awesome. So that's kind of something I have in my back pocket.
And last year, you had a tremendous offensive season. It's something that in juniors we tend to see from 20-year-olds. What do you feel is different in your case than for most of the 20-year-olds that really make their stamp on the as 20-year-olds in juniors?
Yeah, I think I kind of had my breakout season my 19-year-old year. So going into my 20-year-old year, I was more focused on playing both sides of the puck, being a little bit better defensively, and playing a different kind of role on the team, kind of being able to be a little bit more reliable, not just being an offensive threat. And so that's kind of what I tried to do as a 20-year-old, and the production was there, and I think I improved a lot on the other side of the puck too.
Thank you.
C'est sûr que son coup de patin lui aide beaucoup. Donc c'est sûr qu'il y a un bon camp jusqu'à là.
C'est encore tôt, mais qu'est-ce que tu vois ou plus? Qu'est-ce que tu connais de Tanner Pearson?
Ça fait des années que j'ai joué contre lui. C'est sûr que c'est une présence dans le vestiaire pour nous. Un gars qui est un peu plus âgé que d'autres sur l'équipe. Mais en plus de ça, tu peux voir la façon qu'il joue. C'est un joueur vraiment responsable puis intelligent avec la rondelle, sans la rondelle. Donc je pense qu'il va être important pour nous.
Michael, tu as mis quelques années avant d'atteindre ton plein potentiel. On en a parlé ensemble, toi et moi, l'an dernier, justement. Quand tu vois un Mattias Norlinder qui, au cours des dernières années, eu sa part de critiques, mais qui, depuis le début du camp, performe quand même bien, qu'est-ce que ça te dit? Puis est-ce que tu as un conseil à lui donner? Comment tu le trouves, Mattias, depuis le début du camp?
Il n'était pas sur mon équipe, donc j'ai juste vu le match qu'on a joué contre lui et aujourd'hui. Mais je pense que c'est... Dans ce cas-là, je le compare à moi-même. Je pense que c'est juste pour lui de jamais perdre le self-belief. De croire en lui, c'est ça. C'est les personnes qui peuvent penser ce qu'ils veulent puis peuvent dire ce qu'ils veulent, mais en même temps, tu dois toujours croire en toi puis continuer à travailler fort.
Il y a des gens qui vont se dire le match rouge contre blanc, ça ne veut pas grand-chose, mais pour un gars comme Quentin Miller, qui est de Montréal, qui vient juste d'être repêché et qui joue un match comme celui-là en affrontant Caulfield, Suzuki en tir de barrage, qu'est-ce que ça peut faire pour une carrière, pour un jeune de toi?
Je pense que c'est autant spécial pour lui que c'est spécial pour nous aussi. Comme j'ai dit avant, c'est pas normal d'avoir 20 000 partisans dans le building pour un match comme ça. C'est spécial, ça fait partie de la raison que c'est vraiment spécial de jouer ici.
Mike, you were talking about the crowd.
Confidence out there, how to use my skating with and without the puck, to just follow up in the rushes and carrying up the puck. So I felt like last year was a good one.
Can you describe your mindset coming into this camp this year? How did you approach this camp?
I felt like I got way more confidence this year. Just like I told you guys, like with the puck, following up maybe with the eyes, like shooting, maybe do some stuff too. Not just rim it and just trying to flip it out all the time.
Did you have a sense for how much the fans were kind of hyping you up last year before you got here? Did you have a sense for what people were saying about you before you came to Canadiens camp?
Not really that much. I'm not into like Twitter and all that, but you always see the fans. Like they're today like 21,000 just in a scrimmage game. So it's kind of crazy to be here. The fans here is awesome.
You talked about how last year was a transition year for you, or a learning year. How did you manage to stay focused while there were a lot of new defensemen in Montreal and you were in Laval learning all this? How did you manage that mentally?
I mean, there's nothing much you can do really. I mean, it's up to you to just compete every day and win the day, and just keep doing your thing and keep developing wherever you are. Not much you can do.
Are there some specific things you worked on last summer? This summer, actually?
Not really. Just good summer, longer summer than last year. So I think that was a good one, a good summer for me too. Just, yeah.
What were the comments? Sorry. What were the comments of your coach at the end of the last season? About your game?
Yeah, we just talked about how can I develop my game with and without the puck. I felt like I was like hesitating when to go and when not to go, and joining rushes, and just I felt like I was not lost, but I felt like I was just looking around, just waiting for something to happen, not taking charge and when like joining it. Yeah.
Is it when you, gosh, I forgot my question.
Okay, I'll take the ball. Do you still believe you can be an offensive defenseman in the NHL?
Yeah, for sure. Especially like I had a good year last year. Played a lot of games. And hopefully, I can keep building on that, and hopefully, good things happen with that.
How much closer do you feel to the NHL now versus a year ago?
Kind of hard to say. We'll see after this camp.
Yeah, I remember now my question.
So how's the hand?
Oh, feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it good to play? It's not a real game, not even a preseason game, but to be outside play.
Yeah. When there's 20,000 people show up to watch an inter-squad game, it especially here, it gets the juices flowing for sure.
How much have you missed that?
Oh, it's been missing that for 10 months or what it's been. Especially like I said, especially here. It's pretty special walking out to that entrance.
You knew that Montreal was probably a special city in NHL, but you have that experience for the first time. Even if you're not a rookie at all, were you a little bit nervous or impressed by the crowd?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's special. I think to have this out for preseason. I know it's tickets probably cheaper tonight than they are during the regular season, obviously. So it's cool when people don't probably maybe get to see it live. So hopefully put on a good show for them tonight.
What was your reaction when you saw your name besides Suzuki and Caulfield today?
Yeah, I didn't know probably till maybe 10 minutes before. Obviously, I'm sitting next to one of them, so I asked who, because I haven't saw the lineup, so I asked him. He's like, "Oh, you're playing with Cole," and I was like, "Well, better get the legs moving."
We obviously saw you make a couple of great plays today, but where are you at in terms of your own expectations for where you would want to be at this point of camp? Are you ahead of the game? Are you just catching up?
No, I think I'm on par. I think I had a good enough summer to put myself in a good enough spot going into camp. Obviously, you got to wear off some rust, but I think that's what preseason's for. Everyone's kind of had a long summer, so there's going to be rust, and it's not just me, which is a nice part about it. And hopefully it falls off quick.
It can be hard or it can be easy to play with some of the top guys. Just how is it? What did you take away from this?
Get the puck back and give them the puck. I've played with some pretty good players in my career, and there's always one thing in common: they always want it. So, my game's pretty simple, and when they're open, usually, hopefully find them, because I had a pretty good shooter, a pretty good playmaker on the line. So it's fun things will happen.
When you're traded here, obviously, you have to be excited about getting an opportunity after everything you've been through and what it was looking like it was going to turn out like in Vancouver. When you get an assignment like this, which is not in concrete or anything, but does that give you a sense of that you will get a genuine opportunity here at this time?
Yeah, I think it's not my first camp. You go into it. It's not like everyone's job's for sure thing. I think you still got to impress people. Obviously, it's with new management, new coaches, and all the above, really. So I'm taking it day by day, and putting my foot to the gas pedal as much as I can every day, and trying to impress.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it's just like we were battling a bit out there, but not too many shifts against each other. But yeah, it was cool.
Do you feel like there's at all a challenge to kind of emerge from his shadow? I mean, obviously, every time we talk to you or anybody mentions your name, it's Arber's brother. At a certain point, how much do you want to be just your own man and not Arber's brother?
Yeah, I mean, I'm my own player. I'm my own personality. So I think people will see that as they watch me play more. So yeah, I just think I have my own game. Obviously, we have a little bit of the same playing style, but I'm forward, he's defense. So yeah.
What did you get so far? How do you evaluate your training camp?
Yeah, I think just a lot of experience playing with older guys, and the pace was super fast, and just learning off the older guys, talking to them a lot, and just gaining experience.
What will you keep from the older guy? I mean, the way that they prepare themselves, the way that they play, what you...
Yeah, just like the small things, attention to detail, just how focused they are on the ice, and the little plays they make, so yeah.
sort of shocked when you see this many people here for a scrimmage?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's only an inter-squad game and there's this many people, so yeah, it's crazy.
Have you had any advice from your just not having to deal with everything that sort of comes with this, like the amount of people that are focused on you guys?
Yeah, he knows I don't really focus on that stuff too much, so he just tells me, just don't worry about anything. Just people talk and you just play your game and just don't worry about stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.